Hey everybody, how's it going? So let's talk about Donald Trump deploying the military all over the place. But first, before we do that, this lady decided she was going to scold him. She was going to get him really, really, really good here.
Well, that sucks.
Oh.
Look at that, Lucy. Her car got lost.
Goodbye. That is amazing. Absolutely hilarious, guys. So, new anti-ICE protester in Massachusetts forgot to put her car in park while yelling at agents for making an arrest of an illegal alien. So, while they're busy just arresting this guy, she just lost her car. Good job. This person here. It's sad to see Americans attack the underdogs. I always thought the Yanks liked to root for the underdog. Multi-billionaire Donald Trump has you thinking immigrants are the enemy. Americans are better than this. What happened to you guys rooting for the underdog? What are you talking about? Does it say in our Constitution, thou shall root for underdog? What are you talking about? And there, look at this. It's not deportation. It's repatriation. To return a person to their own country so they can make it great again. Yeah, exactly. No, seriously, though. Why is it that these people think they're entitled to come into our country without permission? Seriously. These people don't think for themselves at all. How do we protect our country? Because apparently just every person coming into this country, nobody's coming into this country to do harm. They just want to come here and have a better life. No. No, a lot of these people are coming to our country and selling drugs, doing illegal things, murdering people, stealing money, breaking into stores. They're doing some of the worst possible crimes you could imagine. And yet the left wants to sit there because here's how the left is. Leftists are a bunch of really, really, really rich people who live in very, very nice gated communities. It's crazy. They are surrounded by more walls than the amount of material that we have used to build our own border wall. That's how much wall structure they have in comparison. You collectively get all of the left wing together. All their mansions, all their gated communities, their neighborhoods and stuff, they have more walls and more material building walls to prevent the regular population from going to them than what we have at our own freaking country's border. It's wild. And yet they're going to sit there and preach to us that we don't need a wall. Only they need a wall. That's how the left is. And I'm sick and tired of it. I am absolutely tired of them telling me I have to deal with the illegal immigrants, but they don't. They don't. I can't afford to build a wall around my home. They sure can. 10 times over. 1,000,000 times over, really. And it's absolutely insane. No, we're getting rid of the illegals in our country. I don't have to deal with it. Just because you think I should deal with it? No. I am not your servant. I am not your worker. I don't have to deal with illegals in my country. The modern day worker is so disrespected. So disrespected. And it's frustrating because you will not find a modern day worker that is voting left wing. But the rich left wing will tell you that you have to deal with this. I'm done. It's not happening anymore. So Donald Trump suggests U.S. cities may be training grounds for military. That's kind of a wild one, isn't it? President Donald Trump said he told Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth that the military should use dangerous U.S. cities as training grounds. Trump was speaking to top American military leaders who have gathered for a rare meeting in Quantico, in Virginia. They say it's a rare meeting because Joe Biden never got off his rear end to meet up with anybody in the government. The president was discussing his deployment of the National Guard to cities as part of his crackdown on crime and disorder, and stated that Chicago would soon see troops. Why it matters. Trump has emphasized security and law and order in his second term. Launching a significant... Okay, I don't care about all this stuff. We get it. They're going to Portland. They're going to Chicago. Here's the thing. He's authorizing full force if necessary. Yeah, absolutely. That is absolutely necessary. Because they are there to remove two types of people. Antifa and illegals. That's what's happening. They are getting rid of the terrorist organization that has bred in our cities and has maintained itself as well as spread throughout the country. We're getting rid of that. It's gone. Too bad. Tough. Cry it over. You guys are going away. And we're not going to let you be here anymore. Not as free people. No. You don't get to commit terrorism and then walk our streets. You don't get to let illegals in, and illegals don't get to come here and walk our streets. They're going away. We are getting rid of them. Tough. It's going to be a rough 4 years for you guys. We told you all. We told you guys, especially with January 6th, you know, that if you do this to us, we will do it back to you. Now we're doing it to them. The only difference is we're legally correct. Our Constitution explicitly defends the president doing this. First of all, he gets to get rid of any terrorist organizations. Absolutely going to get rid of them. And then anybody breaking into our country illegally that is not a citizen, they don't get to be here. And guess what? If you happen to be a combination of the two, you know, if you happen to have dual citizenship somewhere, as well as supporting terrorism, you're also going to go bye-bye. Preferably prison. I'm looking at you, Hassan. Hassan Piker. You? Yeah. Goodbye. I'd even say the same thing for Destiny. Guantanamo Bay for both of them. Absolutely for both of them. They don't deserve to be here in my country anymore. They are defiling my country. They are trying to change my country. I don't want my country to change, and it's not going to change. If you guys want a different country, go to a different country. Don't be here in my country. My country values freedom. My country values capitalism. My country values our citizens. And the moment that you guys are, you know, supporting the opposite of all of that, sorry, no room for you here. Get out. We're done. We're absolutely done. We allowed you to have discourse. We allowed you to talk about it. And that's fine. But you guys have taken it to a point of violence. And I'm not okay with that. That's not the point of our country. We don't do violent acts in our country because you disagree with someone else. And the moment that you all are going to start doing that, well, then you go to prison. That's that, you know. Anyway, at the request of Secretary Homeland Security Kristi Noem, I am directing Secretary of War Pete Hegseth to provide all necessary troops to protect war-ravaged Portland and any of our ICE facilities under siege from attack by Antifa and other domestic terrorists. There we go. It is over. We are going to get through this. It's going to be rough. They're going to be violent, but we're going to take care of them. They're going to be gone. We are sick and tired of this. Hassan, you want to go and sing Bella Ciao to your audience after what happened to Charlie Kirk? You know, the guy you were supposed to debate, but you're so much of a coward that, you know, your side intervened. That's really what happened, I think. That's absolutely what I believe happened. They didn't want any more discourse. They didn't want to keep getting proven wrong. They were upset. So they had their entire group of Trantifa go in and do this. Anyway, guys, I don't know. I'm just along for the ride. These people are crying, oh, fascist. Oh, he's sending the military in. Oh, my gosh. It's so scary. You know, we're under a military state now. No, we're not. We're literally using the military to get rid of terrorists. It's unbelievable. It's almost like it's their job. It's almost like that's exactly what the National Guard was designed to do. Weird how that works anyway. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share. Link down in the description below. Join my Discord. It would help out a lot if you guys did all those things. And I will see you guys here in the next one. Later.